We have an absolutely insane and hard to believe update on the Mitch McConnell crisis. Is Mitch McConnell even still with us? I don't know, because he hasn't been seen alive for nearly a month. He's disappeared when he was found unconscious and rushed to the hospital requiring advanced life support. But it's the actions of Mitch McConnell's very creepy wife and her dark connections to China that has a lot of people asking a lot of questions right now. So here's what we know. Mitch McConnell was found unconscious and effectively without a pulse because he had a cardiac arrest. You can hear this in the 911 call. ALS response to Mitch McConnell's house. ALS stands for Advanced Life Support Required. Someone's unconscious and they need help. Now Mitch McConnell's office and staff, who refused to acknowledge what had happened to Mitch McConnell, are finally forced to admit that, in fact, he suffered a massive heart attack. Mitch McConnell, who already is in horrible health condition. Many are asking, is he even alive? It's been weeks with zero confirmation. The U.S. Senate shouldn't be used as a taxpayer-funded hospice care, is what everyone's saying. His staff won't say if he's in the hospital. His staff won't give his condition. Nobody knows where Mitch McConnell is. Nobody knows if Mitch McConnell is still with us. If Mitch McConnell and his family want privacy, fine, good, but he needs to resign. Otherwise, he needs to reveal his condition, his ability to do the job. Because it's Mitch McConnell right now that's stopping the Save America Act from being passed. You know this? One more vote, and we'd be able to get rid of the filibuster and pass the Save America Act. It is Mitch McConnell's dying wish that President Trump be stopped. This is the same thing with John McCain voting against the repeal of Obamacare. John McCain did the exact same thing with his dying vote. These cretins. So it's now been 27 days, to my count, that we haven't seen Mitch McConnell alive. And the last time that we saw him alive is right here. Mitch McConnell unable to speak
and
by himself.
Thank you all for being here.
Baldwin, Shaheen, and Kennedy. Baldwin, Shaheen, and Kennedy still have questions. Wrap up after.
Hold here.
So Mitch McConnell doesn't know where he is. This is as bad as anything that ever happened with Joe Biden.
Yeah. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of time for a second round, so we'll get through everybody. And Senator Murkowski, I appreciate your taking over.
So he can't chair his own committee. He has to be told by a staffer that other senators exist. You can see his lips are pale. His eyes are pale and bloodshot. He has clearly no blood flow. He can't walk anymore. Mitch McConnell is constantly falling down and collapsing inside of the Senate. Here he is unable to walk. He just falls. Nobody touches him. He just falls. I mean, this is how you break your hip. He's done, dude. He's finished. Anyway, I mean, you could all obviously see this. What does his hands look like? It is like the U.S. Senate is like truly like a hospice center for these people. Okay, so what now do we learn about Mitch McConnell? If there's somebody who would know Mitch McConnell's condition, it would truly be his wife, right? Who is Mitch McConnell's wife? Well, somebody named Elaine Chao. And you might remember who Elaine Chao is because she's been the 84-year-old's handler ever since they got married. She's the daughter of Chinese immigrants to America that are billionaires, just so happen to own the biggest shipping company in Taiwan. And Elaine Chao decided that in the middle of her husband's life-altering, career-altering, medical collapse, I mean, again, truly, we have no idea what the state of Mitch McConnell is right now, if he's even with us. Elaine Chao decided to flee to China. Elaine Chao was seen on a trip to China 3 days after her husband's hospitalization. Oh, no. That's not good. After Mitch McConnell was discovered unconscious and hospitalized with life-threatening condition that they've been lying to us about, his wife flew to Beijing for meetings with Communist Chinese Party leadership. She's getting her orders from her handlers on what to do next, which documents to burn, and then what the new game plan should be. Oh my goodness gracious. Mitch McConnell is owned by China and his wife is a Chinese spy. U.S. Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao jets to Beijing. You know, because her husband's dying, she leaves to Beijing. Oh, great. This is just like what this is. This is just a Eric Swalwell, Bang Fang. So this is like a higher level. This is like the premium USDA choice Eric Swalwell, Fang Fang, Bang Bang situation. So she fled to China. Is this what you do when your husband's dying? 3 days after McConnell was found unconscious, hospitalized, his wife, a private citizen, traveled to Beijing to meet with CCP leadership, including the Chinese Vice President Han Zheng. Why is she meeting with the Communist Party? Why does her husband still hospitalized? What the hell is going on? Not sure. Elaine Chao in China University. Mitch McConnell has full cardiac arrest. John Thune swears that Mitch McConnell's doing great. His wife's meeting with the Chinese vice president. Look at that. Wow. She looks really bothered by the state of her husband. Looks like he's really wearing on her, right? That's because Mitch McConnell's wife is his handler. Special election in Kentucky now, and just write me in, I guess. Things a handler does, not a wife. There are at least two reasons why they might not want to update us on McConnell's condition. In Kentucky, a special election to replace a senator cannot be called if it's closer to 3 months to the election. That date is August 3rd. If McConnell's condition is clearly unfit for office, they have to hide him to avoid being forced to submit a resignation letter after that date. If McConnell has not regained consciousness or has the chance of oxygen-induced brain death or is on artificial life support, they could try and effectively pull him over the finish line to not have to give up a seat to a special election. A special election would clearly nominate, because Kentucky is so sick of this trash, would nominate somebody who'd vote for the SAVE Act, obviously. That's going to be the new litmus test for every Republican ever running for Senate for the rest of time. This is his handler. Deeply concerning. McConnell was hospitalized after cardiac arrest. Elaine Chao flees to Beijing. Family has extensive business ties in China. Where'd they get that? Elaine Chao has deep business ties to China, New York Times, and CNN. Oh my. President Trump saying it's such an affront to honor. Mitch McConnell is a broken down hack politician, disparage hardworking Republican candidates, and an honor, such an affront to the honor and leadership. He should spend more time and money helping them get elected and less time helping his crazy wife and family get rich on China. Is that true? Elaine Chao, Mitch McConnell's wife, since 1993, so for 30 years, has extensive family business ties to China through her family's shipping company, the Foremost Group. Elaine Chao was born in Taipei. She wasn't born in America, of course. Parents who fled China, so they're Chinese, right? So she's Chinese, okay? That she is a Chinese wife. And business with China. The Foremost Group has deep commercial involvement with China. For example, 72% of its chartered cargo tonnage was shipped to and from China. The company has borrowed from Chinese state-linked banks, partnered with Chinese entities, and benefited from China's growing maritime dominance. James Chao, Elaine Chao's dad, had early connections, including studying with future Chinese President Jiang Zemin, and family stakes in Chinese maritime equipment date back to the 1980s. Oh, wow. And her husband just so happened to be the leader of the United States Senate. Wow. McConnell received substantial financial donations from Chao's family over the decades, millions of dollars. Political opponents accused McConnell of profiting from China. Trump and others have publicly criticized the Chinese ties, which are true. So, too bad. And, this is just the way it goes. This is just, oh man, just awful. Just terrible. So your husband goes into cardiac arrest, is on life support, and you fly to China. Well, that tells you everything, doesn't it? It's your boy Banning. Like, share, and subscribe for more truth Mitch McConnell must resign.